This is KTRH Houston News, weather, traffic.
Congress reconvenes today with a big job ahead. We'll tell you what Congress members plan to get done when we speak with a couple of them. Congress returns to work today with a new look and many new members. And those people say they're ready to serve. But just what are their goals?
Joining us live to talk more about this are Congressman Mike McCaul and Henry Cuellar. Good morning. First to you, Congressman McCaul. What's at the top of your to-do list politically here?
Well, yeah, Henry and I both serve on the Homeland Security Committee, and I think one of our top priorities is to bring the border out of the Wild West and into the 21st century in terms of getting operational control over the border. And I think that's certainly a bipartisan goal that I think both Mr. Cuellar and I have to achieve in this Congress, and I think it's doable. I think technology, though, is going to be the answer to getting this border secure.
Henry Cuellar, are we going to see a lot of strife in this upcoming Congress, or is the mandate that came down in this last election pretty clear to everybody that need to cut spending and get on with it?
Well, first of all, there's going to be a lot of members like my good friend Michael McCaul, myself, that are going to keep working together. Mike and I have been working together on, especially on the Homeland Security and the border security. We already talked about now that Mike will be in the majority. We talked about how we're going to work together. There'll be some differences, as there were this last couple of years. But we got to keep one thing in mind, at least for the minority, the Democrats. Every time there's a bill that comes up, we're going to be applying a three-point test. One, does it create jobs? Two, does it help the middle class? And three, does it reduce the deficit? And if we can find those that common ground, then we'll be working together this actually starting off today, later on today.
Well, now that the Republicans hold a majority in Congress, Congressman McCaul, are you expecting the Democrats to become the party of no?
Yeah, I hope not. I'm looking forward. I can't speak for Henry. I'm looking forward to Nancy Pelosi handing the gavel over to us today. But having said that, when you get back to the priorities, I do think jobs and the economy are the priority here. I think our prescription is to keep taxes low, continue to cut those, and to cut spending. We need to rein in this enormous amount of spending that has taken place. I know that my friend Henry Cuellar, who's a blue dog Democrat, means he's a more conservative Democrat, is actually probably going to be supportive of a lot of our more fiscal conservative priorities in terms of getting our house in order here. We have to cut the spending if we're going to be able to bring down the deficit and get the economy moving.
Well, Congressman Cuellar, the Republicans are saying they want to kill the health care reform measure, the new law, and I'm wondering where you are on that.
Well, this is one good point where I think Mike and I might disagree on. I will be making sure that the large parts of the health care is not repealed. If you're talking about children that have pre-existing conditions, I think they ought to keep that. If you're talking about trying to keep your child who's 22 years of age up to the age of 26 on insurance, if you're trying to make sure that the seniors get preventive health care, items like that, I think we need to do that. To repeal it completely, I don't think we need to do that. Do we need to change it and amend it? I'll be the first one to say, yes, we need to do that. To not repeal and completely, but to make some changes, I'll be happy to work with McCaul and the majority.
All right. Thank you so much to both of you, Republican Congressman Mike McCaul and Democrat Congressman Henry Cuellar.